What's going on, Bears fans? Welcome back to another Bears training camp recap video. Today, the Bears wrapped up their fourth training camp practice of the summer so far, and there was a couple fans or small organizations that were in attendance. So it was the first day where it really felt like training camp. There is some news to report on. Not too eventful of a day. These practices are still kind of lightweight and not too difficult on the players until they get into the pads, which I believe is Friday. Now to talk about a little bit of injury updates and who wasn't out there today. Keenan Allen and Mercedes Lewis were not out there. They were both on veteran rest days, and Kyler Gordon did not practice today. According to Patrick Finley, Caleb Williams marched down to the 6 yard line in the 2 minute drill before sputtering out, and the defense made a couple nice plays on a couple pass breakups. Some of the great plays that were made in the red zone, one of them was by Jack Sanborn, who made an excellent break on a Caleb Williams pass, but he was unable to haul in the interception. When the offense got down into the red zone on third and fourth down, Caleb Williams threw two passes, one intended for Odunze and one intended for Gerald Everett. But Stevenson and Edmonds both had pass breakups on both those passes, which ended the 2 minute drive. Tyler Scott was able to get behind the defense in the 2 minute drill and was open downfield in a busted coverage. Scott made the catch, but was unable to stay on his feet and get into the end zone. It's great to hear that Tyler Scott's having a great camp after a pretty solid rookie season. I think he showed some things. I think his speed is elite. I think he can really get behind defense and he can be the separator that kind of brings this offense together. He can be a nice gadget player for this offense. Overall, it sounded like Caleb Williams had his best training camp practice as a Bear. There wasn't too many flashy or big plays, but he was doing all those small things right, which is great to see. He was quick and decisive. He's stepping up in the pocket. He's finding his open guys. He's getting the ball to his receivers and letting them make the plays, which is awesome to hear. The only part of the practice that was really down for him was in the red zone at the end of the 2 minute drill, but that's to be expected at this point. The red zone's much more difficult. One last update I wanted to share is that Coleman Shelton was starting at center. Yesterday, he was with the second team all day. So it looks like they're kind of going back and forth between the two centers, but I'd really like them to get that figured out. And so Caleb can get his timing down with one center instead of going back and forth. I think the practice reps with one guy who he knows is going to be his starter week one is going to be really effective and really efficient for him. All in all, it's another successful training camp in the books, and the offense looked great, defense looked great. Happy with this practice overall, and I'll be back tomorrow with another video recapping training camp. And if you haven't already, please hit the like and subscribe button as it really helps me out more than you guys know, and I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you next.